Herbert Spencer, a renowned thinker of the 19th century. He is well known for his contribution to sociology and philosophy. Spencer was an English philosopher, sociologist, and political theorist. Born April 27, 1820, in Derby, Derbyshire, England. He died December 8, 1903, in Britton, Sussex, at the age of 83 years old. Spencer was influenced by the work of Charles Darwin about evolution's theory. He believed that societies evolve from simple to complex form, much like organisms in nature. One of his most influential ideas revolved around education, what we call utilitarian type of education, that focus on what is practical and useful that maximize happiness. Spencer believed that education should prepare individuals for a real life challenge and help them understand the world they live in. This idea may seem obvious today, but in Spencer times, it was that education was not just about memorizing facts or studying abstract subject, but should be about equipping people with practical knowledge and skills they need to succeed in their personal and professional lives. That education was not just about Spencer's view on education was deeply influenced by his larger philosophy in life, which was rooted in the principle of evolution. He believed that just as species evolve to adapt to their environment in order to survive, he came up with this concept of survival of the fittest, which suggests that individuals, groups, or society that are best adapt to their environment are the ones that survive and prosper, while those that are least adapt struggle and may eventually disappear. He also believed that human progress occurs naturally through competition, where the stronger individual outcompete the weaker one. In Spencer's view, education should help or teach students how to adapt to the changing demands of society. For Spencer, education was not static. It had to evolve to meet the needs of the modern world. He proposed that education should follow the natural order, beginning with a simple and practical knowledge and gradually moving toward more complex ideas as a person grows and develops. For instance, he suggested that the young children should first learn about the things that are directly related to their immediate surroundings, like plants, animals, and basic household tasks. As they grow older, they can move to more abstract subjects like physics, chemistry, and economics, which help them understand broader societal functions. Spencer was critical on traditional education system that focused too heavily classical studies such as Latin and Greek or on memorizing historical events without understanding the relevance to the present. Instead, Spencer emphasized the importance of learning subjects like science, mathematics, technology, which he believed that a direct impact on a learner's ability to navigate the complexities of modern life. Spencer placed strong emphasis on the teaching of science. He believed that understanding scientific principle was crucial for solving real-world problems. For example, how machines work could help someone in an industrial job. And understanding basic health principles could improve personal well-being. To Spencer, science was not just a subject to be studied, but a way of thinking. It taught people how to observe, analyze, and solve problems systematically. This scientific approach to education was far more beneficial than rote memorization or studying ancient texts that had a little practical application. Another important aspect of Spencer's views of education was his focus on individuality. He believed that education should cater to the unique needs and abilities of its students rather than applying one size fits all approach. He argued that students learn best when they are interested in the subject matter and when the teaching methods align with their natural inclinations. For this reason, he supported experiential learning where students actively engage with the material through experiments, observation, and hands-on activities. This approach makes learning more engaging and meaningful, helping students retain information better and apply it effectively in their lives. Spencers also believe that education should not focus only on intellectual development and also on moral and physical development. He argued that the well-rounded education should teach students how to live ethically and healthy. For example, he advocated for physical education as a vital part of the curriculum, emphasizing the importance of exercise and healthy living. He also believed that moral education should be taught not through strict rules or religious doctrine, but by helping students understand the consequences of their action and encouraging them to think critically about what is right and what is wrong. Despite his forward thinking ideas, Spencer's views were not without controversy. His emphasis on science and practically led some critics to argue that he undermined humanities such as literature and arts, which also play a crucial role in shaping a well-rounded individual. Others criticize his focus on individualism, suggesting that it might undermine the importance of community and collective responsibility. However, these criticisms do not diminish the significance of his contribution to educational theory. Many of his ideas laid the groundwork for modern educational practices such as student-centered learning, experiential education, and the integration of science and technology into the curriculum. In conclusion, Herbert Spencer's view on education was deeply rooted in the idea of preparing individuals for life. He believed education should be practical, evolving, and tailored to the needs of its students. By emphasizing the importance of science, hands-on learning, and physical development. Spencer's advocated for an educational system that equips people with the tools they need to succeed in a complex and ever-changing world. His ideas continue to influence educational philosophy and practice, reminding us the importance of aligning education with the realities of life. Ako po ang kuya ninyo, Kuya Jules, na nagsasabing, the world is evolving rapidly. Industrial change, technology innovate, skills become outdated. What you can do right now to stay competitive is to equip yourself, increase your knowledge, learn new skills, particularly in integrating new technology in your teaching styles to stay relevant. Again, by being well equipped helps you to pivot, adjust, and adapt and survive when challenges or any changes arise in our environment. Maraming salamat po. If you enjoyed this discussion and found it helpful, please like this video and subscribe my channel for more insightful content. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.